Yo, what's going on? What's going on? All right, happy Friday to foreign nationals all over the land. How y'all feeling today? It is your gracious host, A6, the foreign national born natural. In case y'all didn't understand it the first 5 times, it is a nice and gloomy Friday, but I have a good feeling today, man. The good vibes is in the air today, so I feel decent. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the comment button, and hit the like button, and let me know what y'all think. And as we move forward, so today what I'm talking about, if anybody follows my man, The Finest Thing Walking on YouTube, go subscribe to my man if you haven't already. I know a lot of y'all came over from his channel. I'm very grateful for that. Man, it's been a big help to me, and I'm very, very thankful, and I appreciate that very much. So if anybody's on my channel and you haven't heard of him, please go check him out. He is very intelligent, and he has great information for you to apply to everyday life. The dude's always speaking positively, and he's always talking about helping out people. So that's what's up. That's what time we on around these parts. We ain't on that other time. So with that said, if you saw his last video, the video was basically talking about the do not detain list. And, this has been something that's been going on for a while. It's been kind of like a myth at first, and then it turned out to be kind of true, but nobody could actually prove of what this shit was about. I mean, people knew what it was about, but people didn't know exactly what was happening. So we had more information that was just released, or evident, basically, turn this down. Evident, basically, that there is, in fact, a do not detain list. And if you do the proper steps, you can be on that do not detain list. So what that basically means is, it's not a free pass to just be a complete dick. See, and that's just the scary thing about this knowledge. That's why I'm not even gonna tell people how to do it anymore. Like, yo, if you hit me up like privately, I can help you, but like, I ain't putting that shit out there no more, because we had people fucking the community up. You had dickheads being assholes in banks and federal territory and shit that is not United States of America Republic territory, and they're saying, I'm a diplomat, I got diplomatic immunity, you can't touch me. Like, nah, bro, we not on that time, yo. We not on that time, so drop that shit, because that's why you got fucked over in court, because of that shit, because you being a dumbass and you're not doing any research. The whole point of this movement is so we get ourselves acquainted with a different side of living, so that we can do the research in order to back up our rights. You can't just be out there any kind of way. And you can't be flying down the road trying to piss cops off, doing burnouts and donuts in front of... No, yo, we're not doing that shit. And see, the fucked up part is, like, it more so comes off that it's the younger people doing that shit, because I cannot see any older people doing that, man. That seems like some shit a 19-year-old with a brand new car would do, you know? Brand new high horsepower car and shit. And we're not on that time. We're trying to move about very peacefully without being harassed, and that's what time we are. So, the guy to Cornex, that is, he actually follows me on this page too. He might comment. If you see him comment, jump on his page and hit the subscribe button too. It's TAQUANE space X, Taquan his YouTube page. You know, he's taking a picture like with his phone in his hand. You'll see the thumbnail. But yeah, subscribe to him. He just put out a page, or a channel on his, I'm saying the wrong shit. He just put a video out on his channel page of him getting pulled up by a police officer, and him basically talking to the police officer and giving him the passport to see if he can run it, to find out what it actually says. Now, the cop would not let him see what it said, but the cop basically confirmed that, yes, there is a do not detain list, and if you do the proper steps, you can get put on it. Which means it's not that you can just break the law, because that's not how it works, which means you don't have to abide by statutes and codes, which is, statutes and codes are bullshit anyway. The only thing you have to do is obey by the Constitution, which is, you have rights that are secured by the Constitution. You don't have constitutional rights. You have rights that are secured by the Constitution. The Constitution is not giving you the ability to do it. It's protecting your ability to do it. And if you don't know your rights, you don't have any. And that's something we've known for a while. So with that said, my man goes ahead and talks to the police officer, gives him the passport card. Police officer confirms it. There is a do not detain list. And he was in fact doing it from following the proper steps on the channel. So hey, there we have it. This shit's facts. So if you've been procrastinating and you already saw or know where to find out the information on how to change your status, you might want to go ahead and do so, because there is rumors of some people getting denied the status change. As if anything, too many people having the information, or the wrong people having the information, is not good, you know. So that's what time we are on. So with that said, y'all have a marvelous day. Also remember, man, whatever you manifest in your mind does come through. They say thoughts are basically vibrations and sounds. They're not just dormant things that you forget about. No, these are actually vibrations and sounds are what attract different things. So same way when you got like a band playing some music in the middle of the city, and then over time you get people to stop and watch, and next thing you know, 20 minutes later you got a whole crowd watching. It's the sound that drew them in. The same thing. There's sounds you can hear and there's sounds you can't hear. Vibrations attract. So make sure you control what you think, you know, and all that stuff. The metaphysical is very real, man. They've been programming us so that we don't believe it, but the metaphysical is very real. You know, what you can't see is not necessarily, well, what you can't see is basically there, pretty much. We'll put it that way, because I didn't want to say not there. Oh, fuck that. But yeah, what you can't see is there. So there you have it. You know, I also been looking into different stones and stuff like that too, man. That stuff's interesting. So here's the thing. I actually got, a while back actually, I'm surprised I didn't mention this, but a while back I actually got, shit. Slow down, fucking asshole slamming on brakes. Motherfuckers can't drive in Maryland, which they are driving, make no mistake. God damn, fucking Tane, what up? Alright, yeah, so I got one of these bad boys right here. There we go. And you can see the green stone is basically called moldavite. And moldavite is supposed to be the strongest crystal. So the thing about moldavite is, for anybody that doesn't know what it is, basically, moldavite is basically supposed to be like angel body. Like, for whatever reason, like, they're saying it was a meteor that landed here a long time ago, and the meteor actually was, well, from spiritual beliefs, a part of an angel, and the angel's body basically landed and was there. And this is what the ancient Nicals and all the other groups that were here before, quote unquote, civilization came along. These are very native groups to the lands, and they all believed in stuff like this. Like any meteor or anything that came crashing down was pretty much an angel. So with that said, yes, the moldavite, if you look up its properties, moldavite is actually able to, it's like a reality stone. So the thing about the, people will laugh, but the Infinity War and the end game and all that stuff about all this about the Infinity Stones, that's some truth to that, man. A lot of these stones that are out there have different capabilities. And if you actually, you know, try them out, you will see how powerful they are, man. I put this damn moldavite on, like, right before the lockdowns happened, and all of a sudden, I'm in a different reality. I'm in a reality where people are wearing masks in stores and shit. I don't even recognize this reality. I'm in a reality where people are wearing masks in stores, and a reality where, you know, the people's changing their status. You know, people are getting their constitutionally protected rights back. Like, goddamn. Jeez. Interesting stuff, man. I mean, you think what you want, but I would suggest highly looking at least reading about it and knowing about it. It's good to know about stuff like that. I understand some people's beliefs contradict it. I personally don't subscribe to just one belief. I think there's truth in all corners. I don't think any corner is 100% true, but I think there's true in a lot of different corners. So what I've seen, moldavite is pretty strong, yo. And my interpretation of what's happening is when you, us basically just going throughout, you know, what we perceive to be reality, we get transported to different dimensions. There's dimensional shifts and things like that. There's always, you know, different things. So like you have a situation where like you got the Mandela effect and all this other stuff. And you got situations where, you know, dimensions are ever changing and things. You're always traveling between dimensions. You might be in a different dimension 5 days ago than you are now. So with that said, it could be a situation where, you know, you dimensionally jump. And I think when you have what's happening with the moldavite, whatever you believe or whatever your mind perceives to be, the moldavite actually enforces what dimension you go to. That's what I'm seeing anyway. So Just interesting stuff, man. Just something to put out there. It's my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and I'ma holler at y'all later. Peace out.